Yo, 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 guys, what is up? What is up? Dart is back in Star Trek Online. And the game is a little bit laggy today, and I'm not quite sure why. But we're gonna try to get through this any damn way, because today we are gonna take a break in our mission because we got this new mission here to speak to Lieutenant Farah at Starfleet Academy. This is for our first duty officers. Which you can see if we look here, we do not have any duty officers, and this is a new feature they added in the game. Basically what duty officers are, they're officers who they work on your ship but are not part of the main storyline or the big, like your bridge officers are. So basically what duty officers do is you can send them off on several different kinds of missions. These are right here: diplomatic, science, engineering, military, exploration, espionage, medical, colonial, trade, diplomatic or development, and recruitment missions. And what you do is you'll get experience in each of these, which go up to, I believe, rank 5 now. Let's check. Rank 4. And with each rank, you get little perks, like you get another DOF. DOF is short for duty officer. You'll get another DOF, you'll get titles, like the diplomatic, you'll get transwarp abilities to different areas. So, it's cool, and it provides, a lot of stuff to the game. It provides, points, it provides money, you make energy credits, you make dilithium, you get a lot out of it. For a lot of people, this is actually their main gameplay. A lot of people just really dig into it. For me, it's just another way to gather a little more dilithium and maybe a few perks here and there. I don't really get into it. But we're going to jump into it, and we're going to kind of see how it works and all that good stuff. So let's go right down here and beam to Starfleet Academy and talk to Lieutenant Farah. Yep, we want to beam down. Apparently I turned the volume down, so I'll have to turn that back up here. Okay. Let's see, we are lagging. Okay, there we go. We have beamed in, and I've turned the volume up a little bit. Okay, I'm not real sure why it is so laggy right now. If you look up at the top, this is on any ground mission. If you look at the top there, you see exclamation point. That will usually lead you to your first, your mission, and then you can see the little Starfleet arrow thing over here on your mini map. That'll lead you as well. Something to keep in mind there. So we're going to run around here, and basically we're going to talk to Lieutenant Farah and basically get our first complement of duty officers, which are free. So I believe that is, yep, right there. Okay. So let's talk to the Catman. And these are what we're going to receive. My initial complement of duty officers are a trader, a diplomat, a maintenance engineer, a deflector officer, a fabrication engineer, and a diagnostic engineer. Now if you look here, it says fabrication engineer. And we can select him as an active duty officer on our ship, which gives us a ground bonus to beam in additional support drones. So when we set down a support drone, we have a chance of getting an additional one. Let's see, we have a quartermaster, sensors officer. Now we got a green one. These are just like items. There's whites, greens, blues, and purples. And everybody should be used to that color coordination. Especially if you played World of Warcraft or pretty much any other MMO that come to mind. Let's see, we got a research lab assistant, a geologist, a nurse, a doctor, energy weapons officer, another energy weapons officer, a security officer, projection weapons officer, another security. So in our security field, we're gonna have quite a large number of officers. Looking like armory officer and another security officer. Okay, so we'll continue here. Thank you. You can see them all listed up over here on the left of what I got. Alright, so let's escape. Alright, and while we're here, quick dilithium tip for everybody out there. Now, dilithium is used. There's dilithium store here. And I guess we'll talk about dilithium too while we're doing this video. We're just going to take for instance we want to buy away team phaser weapons. And these are things you can buy with dilithium. As you see, they're almost always blue, but there are purples as well. Purples are more expensive and at the higher rank. See, these are Mark 11, so that is a Rear Admiral upper half. Mark 12 is for the Vice Admiral. Mark 12 stuff is a lot rarer to find. Okay, but you can buy stuff from the store with dilithium. You can also go over here to the dilithium exchange. Now we know Zen is our in-game currency. Well, you can buy Zen with dilithium. So as we can see here, there is 300,000 Zen for sale at 92 dilithium per Zen. So for 92 dilithium, we get 1 Zen. So see, I have 993 dilithium currently. So I can hit that and I can buy 10 Zen. So, you know, it's a way to get the premium currency that is used to buy ships and, you know, other perks and stuff in game by just farming dilithium. And there are several really good ways to do dilithium. And as a matter of fact, I may even do either the next episode or maybe the following episode. Within the next couple episodes, I think I'll do a dilithium video on just some good ways to get dilithium quickly. Alright, so dilithium tip number 1, especially for lower level characters. Come down here and you talk to Commander Whatchamajigger. And what she's going to do is she's going to give you History 102, Alpha Quadrant Midterm. So basically you answer a question. If you answer the question correctly, you get 480 dilithium ore. Now, what is dilithium ore? We were just talking about dilithium. Well, if we go to our box and look at assets, and we have dilithium. We have dilithium ore and refined dilithium. So everything comes at dilithium ore. Alright, so you can see right here, you earn dilithium ore by completing special events and daily missions. Every day, you can process 8,000 ore into refined dilithium to trade for starships or equipment. Yes, you could also buy ships from the shipyard with dilithium. You are limited to having 10,000 dilithium. If you meet or exceed your limit, you will not earn any more dilithium until you drop below the limit. You are limited to having 10,000 dilithium ore. If you do not, if you meet or exceed that limit, you are not allowed to blah blah blah. You're allowed to have up to 10,000 in ore and refined. So that's not too shabby. But you can only refine 8,000 a day. And then you can also get to your store, and you can also get to the exchange right there as well. Alright, let's get out of that. And let's go over here and answer our question. We have these 3 consoles, so we're going to test our knowledge. See if we get it right, so we can pick up almost 500 more. Okay. Why did violence break out in Romulan capital? And there's a bunch of monuments and stuff out here in the courtyard that you can read and kind of get the knowledge and stuff. I kind of try to use Trek common sense. Sometimes I get it wrong, sometimes I get it right. So let's see, why did violence break out at the Romulan capital? Was it food rationings, crackdown on unificationists, or curfews? I'm going to say crackdown on unification, because remember, you know, all through Star Trek, a lot of, you know, with Spock and everybody trying to reunify the Vulcans and the Romulans. So let's try that. And I failed. Apparently that wasn't it. Okay, so when you fail, wasn't hoping to fail that one, but okay. So let's talk. And if you pass it, then you complete the quest by talking to her and collect your money. If you fail, however, you come over here, you click the quest you just failed, and click restart. And that means tomorrow, in 19 and 20 hours, basically, I'll get to try again. So it's a daily. I usually pass it. That's probably the 3rd time I failed, and it figures it would happen when I'm doing a video. Alright, so now we're going to check out our duty officers. So we click up here where it says duty officers, and we click on assignments. And there are several ways to find missions for duty officers. You could go through current map, which is, you know, on any map you're at. That includes sector space. Current maps would be social zones like the Starbase, you know, in the Sol System, Starfleet Academy, or any sector, you know, in sector space, are the maps you want to check. Deep Space Nine's a good place, you know, things of that nature. But like out in the main galaxy, you know, where we see all the planets where we run around and stuff, that's, you know, a huge place. Okay, so you can always look at the current map. These are the current missions on the map being offered, and they update and change. Like, you know, the sector update, which would be our current map, is going to update in 2 hours. The shipboard is going to update in 1 hour. Well, what's the shipboard? Well, we can go to personnel, and look here, or to get a good in-depth, go over here. This is where you select your officers for, you know, which I have it done because you can see 5 of 7 is both my operation and engineering officer, so I haven't set that yet. But we can go to my first officer here, and she has a couple there. Only one I could do because you see this little red mark. That means I do not have everything needed. I need 1,000 energy credits to do this mission. I do not have it. Matter of fact, I think I robbed this character of all his money. Yeah, I need to put that back. He has how much did he have? He has 78,000, so I need to put that back on here. But anyway, okay, so, or, you know, you just go over here, pick an officer. Oops, I just moved it all over the place. Pick an officer, say we want science officer, assignments, and then it's gonna, you know, these are all the assignments she has. And that's how it works. Now let's go up here to current map. When we go to current map, we can see these are 2 diplomatic missions available. These are science mission available. These are development missions. Now back over here on duties, you see everything is broke down in 2. We have a first officer, of course. Engineering is broke down into 2 departments, engineering and operations. So those are both going to have different missions available, which are different rewards, so forth, so on. Same thing with medical and science, security and tactical. So they're all broken down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, we're just going to do a current map here. We're going to attend the Cathon Diplomatic Dinner and start leveling our diplomatic. Now, you see here, these are the requirements, and these are here's what they're suggesting I take. So we have this one here. He's a diplomat, so that's good. Green is good, red is bad, and he's tactful. Well, tactful is one of the critical success bonuses, so we want to click that one, send him over. Same thing here. Now you see these with 5%, and this says 0% right here. What that is if the mission is successful or critical successful or whatever, say it says here, I get 5 dilithium ore from this mission. Well, 5% is going to multiply all this by 5%. So all my rewards are going to be times 5% because that's what this officer provides. So if I put both of these on here, it'd be times 10%. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill this out. Okay, so that's good. Put that one on there and start assignment. Okay, and then we have one in progress. And it's going to be 5 hours, 59 minutes, and so 6 hours. Let's just say 6 hours. 6 hours to complete this. And all these missions have, you know, little stories and, you know, shit like that, you know. The colonial efforts of the frontier star clusters have led to increased interest in related scientific research. So prepare a lecture for the seismological analysis. Okay. Put our geologist on there. And we just put him on there because he gave 5%. He didn't have any other bonuses, but hey. Okay, so yeah, this is basically what I do this on all my characters every day. I usually only do it once a day. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at engineering. Okay, we have, we can do EVA suit training, which is a good one. Click on it. This is going to give us 50 dilithium ore for completing this. And then we also get 426 experience to engineering. We get 25 expertise. And we get 74 skill points, which are used to, you know, level yourself up, level your tunes up, the whole 9 yards. So it is feasible. You can level purely by doing this, which is kind of a dull way to level. But hey, I mean, you could do it. Go over here to operations. And this here is just kind of a quick look on how to do this. But see, what's this one say? Fiber fusion, medical officer, which I do not have. Okay. We might dig into. Okay, now here's a good one. You see, the green is what benefits you. Red is what would make, helps, counts against you. So if you can fail the mission, and when you fail a mission, either people can actually get hurt and be sent to sick bay, which means they're out of they're unusable for a certain amount of time. Or if they're white officers, see how these are all white commons, they could actually die. So you can actually lose them on missions. Now you can see where I have green. Well, logical is green, so that's going to help make sure this mission is successful. But this guy here, green, he's a quartermaster. That's good, but he's also stubborn. Stubborn, aggressive, and unruly are bad. So we do not want that guy. So we'll put logical over there. There's another logical. Okay, so now we have a choice. Okay, we're done. But say we had a choice to put another one in. We have the white ones with no bonuses at all, or the one with the bonus and the failure. Well, I'm going to pick one with no bonus because I don't want that red in there. Because I don't, especially at this point in the game where you just started, you have limited officers, you don't want to go losing them. And that's pretty much how it goes. It is a good system, and like I said, a lot of people really like this thing. I don't know. I know they spend a lot of time. I see red, but that's the only option I have, and it's a medical assignment, so I'm gonna throw it in there anyway. Yeah, they spend a lot of time and money developing this system, and a lot of people love it. I really don't care. I mean, it gives you some cool stuff. I mean, you can get some cool things from it, and you can make some money doing it. But I don't know. I could really do without it. It's just not compelling gameplay. Sitting here, okay, click, put this guy in the mission, start the assignment. Okay, what else we got? Send representative. Okay, hey, you look good. Why don't you go represent us? Yeah, there you go. Start assignment. Woohoo! This is fun, compelling gameplay. Let me tell you. Oh my God, 0G gravity training, which is cool because you get 50 dilithium ore again. So it is one of the good ones. Especially starting out. So I just kind of throw a few people in here. But it's just kind of blah. It's just kind of there. It's just something in the background running. And, you can take it. You can leave it. I do it just to kind of supplement, what I got going on. But, yeah, I really don't give a shit about it. But that's that. We might dig into it later, real in-depth later. But that could be... I mean, we could actually go into all the stuff about it for, a long time, guys. So I think we're going to cut her here, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages. Remember, comment, rate, and subscribe. We are going to continue our missions, and I have decided against using all my main and alts to do that. We're just going to go ahead and continue on Dar here, just for shits and giggles. And what will we be doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we are doing diplomatic orders. So, yeah, we're going to be getting right into the Vulcan. We're going to go to Vulcan. We're going to see some Klingons. Yeah, it's going to be fun. And we're going to see some of the new menacing, well, an old enemy. Let's just put it that way. An old enemy that you wouldn't expect around the squadron's going to be here. So, remember, guys, comment, rate, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you in game.